So I know that there are novelists. Think of there being two kinds of novelists. There are plotters and there are pantsers. So plotters outline, they know what they're going to write before they write it. Joyce Carol Oates, for instance, what she told me is she goes for, I'm not sure if it was bike rides or walks, but in her mind or written down, she has voluminous notes, and writing the novel comes very quickly because it's already fully formed in her mind. Whereas a pantser just goes by the seat of their pants, just starts writing, churns out the first draft, and then tinkers with it. And I'm wondering which one you are as a...
I used to be a pantser when it came to movie writing. And now we plot it all out exactly and then write it and go, and then we tinker it from there. I mean, it's a much better way to make movies. Book, I had a beginning of a story. I knew where I wanted it to end, how it should end, generally. And so what it said with this book, I said, I'm going to do the first 12. I'm going to plot out the first 12 chapters because the you discover roads, you discover little pathways that you didn't realize were there. And you kind of, so I wrote to the end of 12 and I'm like, it's obvious where the next 12 need to go. And so I wrote those, I outlined those 12 and I'm like, okay. And I would get to 10 and be like, I don't want to go to 11. I want to go this way. And so I'd start to redo, the end of the outline and go back and fix all these things. And eventually I got to the end where I had already thought I wanted to get to. And it ended the way it still ends the way I wanted it to, plus a couple extra scenes that, wrap things up. But yeah, you have to, I don't, like putting a whole, there are 70 chapters over 375 pages in the scene. So, like Joyce Carol Oates is a much more experienced novelist than I am. So maybe that's where I will get to when I write a second or third or fourth novel. But I like this method a lot. It's like plotting and pantsing and then plotting and then, like a little of all of it. But mostly plot. It's mostly plotted out before I sit down and write. I have an idea for a show business novel, and I don't really know what it's going to be yet, but I have I think it'll be interesting to write a novel about show business when you are like, I'm a consummate insider. Like I could write, like The Player is you ever see that film?
I don't think so.
The Player is a movie that Robert Altman made about show business. And Robert Altman is a consummate insider. And so all the dialogue is just so specific to show business. And there's a murder in the middle of the movie, and the main executive he's a writer's executive. He develops movies, and he's the one who's accused of murder. And so it's like a story within a story, and it's like super. It's very good. Anyway, I'm fishing around for a new novel idea, and that might be it. I just don't know where. I don't know what yet.